And we are live. Let me refresh this thing. Make sure there's no echo, no weird stuff. You can see us, you can hear us.
All right,
And yeah,
good.
everything looks good. All right, let me see who's here. We got a good show today. A lot of stuff to talk about. Great news, too. So we're going to lead on with that. But first, let me see. Kevin, what's up? Big Money
Big Money
Mo.
Mo, you're
J. Lou, the man, misinformation in hand, Manny Fresh, and we also know we have a big game tonight, and it's gonna be 8 o'clock my time. So in about an hour, the Knicks
yeah.
are winning right now over the Heat, so we're trying to extend that series.
Is this
Um,
close out game two for Heat?
so right now Miami, I think just needs to win this one and ends it,
Mm.
but it's not looking like that right now. They're down by 13. Shoe Monster, what's up? Illa K, Mendes Fines, Austin, it's been a while. We're
Yeah.
also going to go through the fines, see what people have been picking up, trying to get a video for Friday. But I think with Lakers, I think this is going to be the toughest game out of all of them because elimination game,
Mhm.
them being, Warriors being at home. It's kind of like you really got to bring your A game on this one if you really
This will be
plan
the
to win.
test, I think, because obviously there's been like a lot of heroics from other people, right? This is like this is like when nerves shouldn't be a factor, crowd shouldn't be a factor. This is when you're supposed to be the most focused of them all.
Yeah. I think this is one of those ones to where like if Lakers win, it's gonna be like a close win, and then they really get elevated up there to you're like, man, Western
Mhm.
Conference Finals, they just beat the champs. But if they lose, it's one of those like blowout games to where it's like, they get destroyed because, you know, Warriors come out with a
Blazing
bunch of
hot.
3 pointers. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Lake Show retrospective, sneaker pickers. What's up, Austin? Swoop man. Oh, it's been 1,500 to get a Top Stars program.
Wow.
Didn't we talk? Didn't we talk about Top Stars?
Yeah, like you have to spend money to be in it, and we're not even in it.
Swoop man, Slim Pickens, my boy. Let's go Lakers, baby. Sneakers envy. Jimmy, smooth sailing. There we go. Positive outcome, very
Hey, you made
nice.
it. You made it.
Vegas Valet. Took two back-to-back vacations, Costa Rica, Colombia, back to grinding now. Oh, very nice little vacations. If they win the title, what are we going to do with all our Count the Rings merch? They'll be outdated by then. Very true. Kehoe. Let me see. Been on the net past few days, killing 20% back on Rakuten. There we go. Sneaker
Wow.
pickers. All right, so we're gonna do a
20K.
couple of updates. This is the update I need to show you right now. Drop everything you're doing. Breaking news. It's not about Lakers. We're not talking about that right now. Be even froze from this breaking news. Here's the thing. I need you to go on eBay right now. You're gonna open up eBay. This is what it's gonna look like. Open up eBay. Go to your homepage. You're gonna click right here. It says eBay Live on the corner. You click on that. You see this page. You're gonna go down, upcoming events, and there's your boy. Hustlebee on upcoming events tomorrow. eBay
Tomorrow.
Live. If you want to know what this thing looks like, here's our chance. I mean, this is huge because, I mean, the whatnot site it's totally different than this,
Yeah.
and eBay has a totally different presentation. And not only that, think about all the customers, the reach, and it's totally different ball game because it's not like huge following. This
Right.
you have to grow that and whatnot. Customers are already there. So with B doing this and us supporting the B, this could be huge for everyone. We don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it 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 came so quick and so fast. I mean, we even talked about like eBay being an older platform, right? Like we say, like, oh, that's gonna take forever, but it's here. It's here. It's fast. Um, we can't wait. So if you guys could do me a favor, go to my Instagram. If you can repost the reel or comment on that reel, I just want to show love back to eBay because this is really where it all started back in 2017. You know, some things didn't work out with whatnot, and we're presented with this opportunity, and it just, it came at a perfect moment. And there's going to be more projects, even Glenn being involved moving on, and that will be the next guy. We want Glenn to be there, and we want, the community to have an opportunity for this. So if you guys could show love to the reel that we posted today, and then be there in the live, it would make such a big difference.
Yeah, so all you gotta do, just watch, see what happens, and also
Yeah,
maybe things that you like or don't like about it. I
yeah.
mean, this is gonna be new for all of us.
No,
So
this, yeah,
I mean, and to have, of course, our friendly, familiar face, the bee, being on there, I mean, it's gonna be so dope. I mean, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm supposed to do a whatnot tomorrow. That'll be way after B's done.
yeah,
I gotta watch. We're gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna be posting a lot of stuff tomorrow, so I'll be ready for that. But I gotta do. I think there's like a little heart there because
yeah.
I
You
put
just
reminder
on your
on.
mobile app, yeah. You just scroll down. I mean, it's a live thing on the corner, right? And then scroll
Yeah.
down and just click heart. And if you follow my story, you should get notified and stuff like that. Obviously, we're probably gonna go live on IG right before we go live here. So it's 9 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific. So trying to pave the way. We are the Hustle Bee is the smallest seller to get in here. Everybody's pretty much running out of warehouses and storefront. So we're out here to represent us in the hustler hacks community. The people that are doing it maybe in their home or starting to get bigger and better. So I can't wait for this opportunity. Like that guy, the card father there has 2 million listings. So that's how big these
Damn.
guys are. Yeah,
I could
so
have sworn. I thought it was
he's
a whatnot. No,
he's gone
Mama breaks.
probably a lot of them. Yeah, but Burbanks is an eBay exclusive seller. So yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, this is we're swinging for the fences, boys.
So if you want to look at it on the app, so you open up
Yeah,
eBay, you're gonna go to on the very top eBay Live right here on this corner. In case you're wondering where it is, because trust me, I didn't even know where this was
no, we
a
didn't.
couple of
Yeah,
weeks ago. So click
yeah,
on that, then it'll bring it up. Then right there, sneakers. It's the
yeah,
first one upcoming. You hit that little heart, and they'll send you an alert, ready to go when B goes live
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
So, man, so tell everybody. So, is this gonna be like, yeah, live auctions or
yeah.
buy it
I mean,
now?
yeah,
Both? Can
pretty
you do
much.
both?
Pretty much we can do both. Obviously we're gonna try to do like a buy it now style in the beginning. There's only been one auction on sneakers so far, so we're definitely gonna try to bring in a little bit of what we learned, in our whatnot journey, trying to have an auction there, and it's gonna be a total different ball game, right? Uh, Huge company. Also, too, that's why we're making a big push here in the community because this is kind of like, I guess, a test. There's not going to be a huge push notification to the eBay buyers yet because obviously eBay wants to make sure that we're comfortable using the system. So in a week or two, probably 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks, we're going to have a big show with eBay coupons going to be there. So you guys are going to be able to get some, products under market with the eBay coupon. Last time they did it, they did 10% off. So on $1,000 shoe, you get it for 900. So we're gonna try to push it there and try to see what we could do there.
All right, very nice. Let's see in the chat what's going on. Rashard, congrats. I'll tune in. Let's go B, Sneaker Flip Find. Appreciate that. Let's see. Select goods. Let's go. A Burbank Sports Cards has the seventh biggest eBay store all time. That's
Yeah,
wild.
it is big.
I never noticed the eBay Live tab till now.
Yeah,
We didn't even notice it. So
yeah.
there it
I
is.
mean, what 124 million buyers on
Yeah.
eBay collectively, right? Obviously they didn't want to rock the boat right off the rip, but this is the start. We're seeing a whole new different style, but we'll see. I mean, that's what we do. We test it out. We do our
Yeah.
best, and we'll give you guys the feedback.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be amazing. It could
Yeah,
have things that it needs to be improved on. We have no clue. We'll see how many like real customers are there or
yeah.
how that's gonna work. Slim Pickens live streaming. I'm banned from eBay. What happened, like Slim Pickens? I don't like
Oh
that.
man.
We gotta talk Slim Pickens.
Hmm.
We're gonna get into the fines and then we're gonna get into our main topic. So our main topic, how I would improve eBay sneakers. So I have small little slideshow,
Hmm.
like the B said a little bit earlier. Um, so me and B are gonna be doing something with eBay later on this year, but I want to get everyone's feedback in the chat. All comments welcome. What are some things that
Oh,
need to be improved
yeah.
on?
We're gonna take it up there too.
Because I want to bring as much of this as possible to improve it. Let's think about buyer and seller perspective. So in my notes, I'll show that my little slideshow, and then I'll ask for your feedback too. I'm gonna make sure I write all this stuff down and present any new ideas, anything we need to do. eBay sneakers, though, specifically, not like best offer needs immediate payment. That we already know. That's
Yeah,
that's nothing new. They needed to fix that since 2002. All right, here we go. Let's do the fines first. Then we'll get into our main topic. Present. Here we go. On to the next. And got it. All right. Steph Curry's Rashard.
Oh, that's a dope colorway.
That's a dope little colorway right there. I like that. Ross. More. Hey, $40. Not bad. And the Pete Rose and Griffey jerseys. And Rashard had plenty of Griffey jerseys. Now, look at that.
Oh wow.
I mean, that's been. I haven't even found any of that stuff
How
here.
much? 29?
I think they're 29 or 39. Oh, more of them. They are 29. They're clean too. Cincinnati.
Yeah, they better do something.
And we got some of the hats out there. Bears and I believe Niners. There we go. I think the lacrosse, which I did see these out there as well. Hirachi Elite Lacrosse, pretty clean,
They're
20
elites. They're
bucks.
elites. Can't
They're
beat
elites
elites.
for 20. Phoenix Suns, Mile High Hustle. It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Pick that one up. Now, they're one game left before elimination. Let's see what happens. Spurs, nice little corduroy. That's pretty dope.
Oh, classic.
Flipping the hustle. More hats too. Diamondbacks, Marlins.
And seems like Ross has been sourcing from Glenn's
From
whatnot show
whatnot.
or something.
Get a bunch of hats. Mitchell and Ness hats. This is dope, of course. Leva, there we go on the Randy Johnson. Let me see some of the Adidas and the Simpsons, Vans.
Oh, somebody was trying to throw a fit there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Does that
Like,
come with a bag or
oh,
something?
that's a bag.
Yeah.
I thought that was like some shorts. Guy was like, "Are they matching?" I think Leva was like buying that for his personal cop or something.
There we go, Southtown. We just bookmarked B's first eBay Live. I like that. So when more people come in later on the show, I'll do another reminder. Happy Father's Day from Nike on the
Oh
baseball
wow.
and the React. $17. Richard. Man, right, Burlington?
No.
They've been sucking lately. I don't know. Stuff all over the floor. I mean, I've been trying. Lions. LeBron's. 60. And also the jacket. LeBron. Interesting. Let me see. Air Max Plus. Eddie Things. This is kids. Oh no, men's size 7. 55. Let me see. I wanted to show. Oh, Big Money Mall. We already know. Dominating as
No.
usual. Extra 20% off. Did you go to your outlets this weekend, this week? Anything?
It was wild. It was It was apparently I was late on the news. My outlet ran 40% off.
Oh man.
I was like, Black Friday? Yeah, I had to double check, but yeah, they did. But obviously, just like anything, if you're late, if you snooze, you lose. So Hustlebee got the scraps.
Oh man. Ultra Boost, nice little cart full right here. Bam 24 kicks on the soccer and golf and a little bit of football in there too. Very nice. Purple black, nice little gradient. Nice little cart full.
Golf.
Golf. Then, man, look at that on the LeBrons.
Man, already there?
This is a size 4.5 at $80. So we've seen this before. Ross does it too. Small ass men's sizes, and then they bump up the price. You know, they're 69, 79, 89, and come on now. Let me see. Next one. Oh, the Kobe's JT resells at the thrift.
Wow.
$9.
Wow. Did this even come out?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
These are clean. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you could definitely demand a lot more, especially like when NCAA season starts popping. It
Hey,
looks like a
160.
bigger size too. That's a bigger size too. Somebody got a steal there.
Yeah, I know. That was my size too. 160. Clean. On the pre-owned. All right, let me see. TJ Maxx. Jose Hustles.
89.
Damn, 89. Yeah, they're not playing around. I think Mile High also found these at $90. Then our main find, flipping the hustle. More GT cuts showing up.
That's a newer one too, right?
This is the newer one too. I have not seen. I didn't even see the other one at
Man.
any Ross store.
Ross is slacking, Glenn. You might have to
Man,
call up a board meeting or something.
something's going on here. But look at that price, $47.99, random, but we'll take it. Hardens, more on the lacrosse. React, that was an interesting cleat. Air Max Plus, Vapor Max Plus,
Wow.
270. Man, flipping the hustle out here.
Variety.
Nice little
pack.
variety pack at Ross. So, and it's kind of interesting too because I felt like Ross was a little slower the last, I don't know, 5 to 8 days or so. I didn't really see too much. Even just a lot of like Kyrie Infinities or whatever those are, a ton of them. But I did not see anything like this. GT cut and all that stuff. So wild.
Man, who hit on the Doritos this morning?
Oh yeah, who hit on those? There we go.
Like no one.
Flipping for funds did.
Flipping for funds did.
Size 11 coming.
Wow.
I think right now my size was like at 3. No, what's that? 5 something. I think
thought
size
it's higher.
9
Yeah,
was
yeah.
at 375.
I heard like they jumped to 600 real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, my size I
anything
think was
else, though,
380 or 580.
But like anything else, they jump so quick and then they fade so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to flip quick now in a lot of these.
Yeah, now they're 479, Glenn, your size.
Yeah, they were way more earlier today.
Yeah.
It's because these guys, these hype dudes, they lose interest so quick on a new
Yeah.
release.
Yeah.
They're just on to the next. And with so many Jordans and Dunks coming out, I mean, it's getting crazy. But yeah, that's what we want to look out for. So be out there on the prowl. Ready to go. GT. Cut for sure. All right, let me get this out of the way. Let me read the chat. See what's going on here. Aren't the newer ones not as popular because the performance is worse? Intramorph? That's what I heard too.
I think so. The older one's better.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Don't recognize your face. There you go.
Let me see. There'll be what retail in 2 days? Yaroslav. There were 1,800 yesterday. Sneakers Envy. Who hit on triple pink dunks? Austin. I didn't. I don't even know.
Dude, there've been so many drops. It's like,
I know, it's crazy right now.
and it's not like the typical drop. Like every website's dropping them.
All right, let me get this out of the way. We're gonna talk about we'll do the eBay live thing soon again. But all right, here we go. So I need full participation from the chat. Now here's my slideshow. But I was kind of like, is that a good idea? Is this a good idea? How would I improve eBay sneakers? We're gonna get B's feedback, the chat's feedback. Like I said, I'm even gonna write some stuff down. Good
Yeah.
ideas. Let's hear it, and maybe something that me and the B could present and talk about on maybe some things to improve on.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what?
we'll take it as high as we can.
Okay. That, what do we like about eBay sneakers right now? Let's start off with that in the chat.
Right.
What do we like about eBay sneakers and what they're doing right now? DJ Brightlight, what's up? Casey Flip and Fold. I mean, I would say right now they've been pretty quick on authenticity, like going quicker
Yeah.
compared to the other apps. I mean, StockX is already. I don't even.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think the market share. I mean, if you talk in a bigger grand scheme of things, eBay definitely, if you call it, bought theirself way back again to the sneaker market, where eBay was really known back in the day, uh, and we lost it because of the apps, and then them buying SneakerCon and authentication. I think that pretty much just solidified and grab everybody back. I think there's just, I don't know, maybe me being nostalgic about looking sneakers on eBay is different.
Sure want. B. Glenn made it. Very nice. Good to see you. Intramorph. Let authentication be an option for the seller, not mandatory based on price. Well, we'll be talking about that. Make buyers give feedback. Interesting. Help a little bit there. AirZG, other shipping options. Same thing with sourcing code. Yarzov, lower fees. What about no fees? Just kidding.
Oh, we done. Well, I mean, they already gave it to us.
Let me see. Immediate payment. That we know, but it's not sneakers only. That's just the whole platform in general. I like that buyers only have 1 hour to cancel. Mark Walker. Interesting. Like on the GOAT model.
I didn't know that, the 1 hour to cancel. I didn't know that.
Oh, Kadira. There we
Kadira.
go.
Hey, Kadira's on the winning side.
As an eBay top star, GOAT greater than eBay Austin.
Oh. Well, Austin, you might have to like join the Top Star events. Those events are fire.
There we
And
go.
GOAT don't have that. Top Star even have after parties on big events. Try making it to LA SneakerCon or ComplexCon. You'll be treated very differently. It's top notch.
All right, let's go to the first one. Okay, so here's my first one. Now, I was very iffy on the number. So I'm saying no authentication needed for sneakers price less than 100. Now, at first I was like maybe 125, maybe 150. But then B also reminded me that that sneaker store or whoever they did pandas for 115,
Yeah.
right? So for me, I still feel like that's still considered, I feel like, a hype shoe right now.
Yeah.
And it's not 125, not 150. I think that still needs to go to authentication. Because
Right.
anybody could just be faking a bunch of pandas,
Yeah,
just be
it could
throwing
be
them out
heavily
there.
fake because
Yeah.
once it's popular, it gets fake.
Yeah. Or authentication is optional. Charge the buyer a fee. Now, do we like charging them a fee, or do we think it should just be optional? Because eBay's doing it already, regardless.
Yeah.
Even for weak Pumas,
Right.
random Reeboks. So at this case, what if it's just optional and they don't have to pay anything?
Unlike under 100, is that what you mean, or all optional on all?
I think all, because they're doing it anyway, unless it's priced, less than $75, and they're not doing it. But
Yeah.
anything above that, they're gonna do it anyway, and
Yeah.
charge the $15 shipping and do all that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of optional because again, we've said it before that if you're an established buyer, a seller on eBay, you should be trusted, right?
Yeah.
Like you should, you built your brand, you built your store up, there's amount of feedbacks, there's amount of solds that would make me comfortable buying from a person. But again, maybe that's not how other people um other people have viewed it, right? Or again, obviously they'll have more data on it. um but that is something that hopefully we'll circle back, because again, the authentication threshold has been gone up and down, right? I think it was 150 at first, or I think 200 or something like that, and then now down to 75.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would present it to them like, man, look, you guys are losing so much money authenticating $75 under $100 items,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And their Vans, their Pumas, like, like their Converse. I'm like, really, like, has there been that much counterfeit complaint, right?
Yeah.
Now, if there have been, then obviously data can't lie.
Yeah.
But are we just covering this as a blanket because we have to, right? Like, for example, like selling Pegasus for 75, like, does that even have to go through authentication? Um, of course, I did mention to him like the retail price should be able to tell you, right? Like if a retail shoe of 130 and then now it's selling for 250, obviously there's higher demand than what Nike originally sold it for. But
Yeah.
if the retail is like 200 and you're selling it for 100, half off, I don't think it should.
Well, I guess the other question is too is like, do these people that are authenticating sneakers, can they authenticate a fake from real Pegasus?
Yeah.
I mean, we're so in the hype and the reason why they're really doing
Right.
this. What about that lower end stuff? A fake
Yeah.
Metcon? Could they
Yeah.
tell or not tell?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
They
know,
probably haven't held a real Mech. I mean, an actual Mechon.
so I wonder how much research goes into that, or maybe they're just like, well, it's a lower end shoe, it's good to go. We don't know. Let me see what the chat says. A lot of good comments coming in here. Um,
Oh, I like what Brandon said. I like having my $75 sneaker authenticated because I can have no returns turned on and not have to worry about returns because it's been authenticated. That
very
for
true.
peace of mind, I think yes. I mean, Sneakers Envy said he doesn't. He likes it because there's no returns.
Yeah.
I like that too. So that's kind of like taking from the GOAT and StockX model, right? As long as it passes, you're off the hook.
So like right now, I'm stuck in between because I have higher end football cleats, but I'm listing them under cleats, not.
Hmm.
So I don't want them to go to authentication, but
You're right.
and for the most part, the people that did buy don't seem to care about authentication on the cleats. But
Right, right. Like especially like for utility products like that, right?
yeah, well, some guy was like, "I need these cleats by Saturday," and
Hmm.
like it's like there's no way it's gonna make it there going to
That's
authentication and
true.
doing
That
all
is
that.
true. Yeah.
So that's kind of like a different thing, but we'll talk more about that. Should be Danny says optional. Should be with extra cost to buyer. Only in a perfect world though. Um, let's see. Clock says had a New Balance go to authentication fail. Don't think they even know how to authenticate bricks. We
Yeah.
also talked about that with the Pegasus. So interesting. So why not authenticate all? And that's from Al, which that's what we said. If they're gonna do it anyway, then let's just have it as an option. No extra payment. Don't charge them anything. eBay, you were gonna authenticate it anyway. Just give that buyer the choice. And I think that'll
Yeah,
work that way.
and if you selected no, then obviously the responsibility is on you. Either
Yeah.
you did the due diligence of knowing what you're buying, right? Like you can see it in the photos, right? Like, okay, this is good. Because we can authenticate shoes by photos, certain shoes, right? And then you can't complain if you think it's fake at that point because
Sneakers Envy. I don't understand why we get charged fees on sales tax when that's not money we get. And that's the thing, though. eBay is not even the only one doing that. Mercari's doing that too. And at one point, all apps are going to be doing this.
yeah, I
Whatnot's
don't know
also
why.
doing it. Whatnot's also doing it.
Yeah. I don't know why, huh?
just to get us on another
Well,
thing.
here we go. That will be we'll definitely have a sit down with the payments, and they can't blame it. Oh, it's PayPal. Like, no, it's your payment processing system now. Now what?
Now, B wants answers. I'll go
Yeah.
live right now on your own platform. All right, next. Okay, this is on my thing. No returns for any eBay authentication purchases, and you can still be a top-rated seller.
I like that.
I like that. There we go. You know why no returns? Because it's the same thing on Go and StockX. And I feel like if someone's double checking this item,
Right.
like why do we have to go through this whole
No,
process all
Glenn,
over
it's
again?
top rated seller plus.
Hmm.
You can be top rated seller without return. But
No,
the
plus, like sourcing
yeah, I
code
think
said.
yeah.
Okay, my bad. Well,
Yeah.
write in plus in there.
Yeah.
No such thing as no returns. Can't. So like in Goat's example, they have to eat that. When it like the product comes back to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
'Cause they're gonna satisfy the customer for sure.
but you don't even get to cash that money out. It stays in the app.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how that would work. See, that's how Goat kind of gets you as the customer. So here's an example. B is selling. So
I
B
get
is
it,
selling
yeah.
Lost and Founds.
Yeah.
And now I buy them on Goat. I have no clue who the seller is, but it just happens
Right.
to be B in this example. Let's say I spend $500.
Right.
Now I'm like, you know what? They fit too tight. I don't want them. I'm gonna return them back to Goat. B still gets to keep the $500.
Right.
Goat gets to keep the shoes, and I get $500 in Goat credit. I cannot cash out that 500. So it stays in the app.
Yeah, it's like it's a credit pretty much.
Yeah. So that would, I don't know how eBay would be able to implement something like that, but that's the way I would kind of see it, to where there's a lot of confusement too on like something doesn't fit, or they return shoes that are in a totally different condition, and sometimes they get through and they're not supposed to. Now, does eBay check these every time? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So that's one only thing with the returns. eBay bucks. Yaroslav. Oh, I remember eBay bucks. There we go. Let me go back up. District deals. What's up? Why do we need picks if it is going through authentication? This is where Go StockX is superior.
Yeah, and I think I mean that has been a conversation. If they should just do that or this, but I think it's more of identity with eBay. Do they want to be at that point? If they want to be GOAT, might as well be like Amazon and everything, right?
Mm.
And I remember we had that conversation with them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now what's my competitive advantage if this was such a so-called online store?
Mm.
Right now you're just a fulfillment center, which is, I think, yes, I mean that model works, but I think it takes away from the eBay identity of a small business, and that's just my take. But if we put in all one listing, that just takes away the chance of me selling it for more than you, a lowballer, but has a terrible photo.
Exactly. And bad feedback.
Yeah, right.
So that's your advantage as, a bigger seller, great feedback, nice photos, more than likely you'll get that sale, at least we would think, than a bad seller. But I also agree with district deals to where, like, fine, what if either you make everyone take the pics and there's no more stock photos, or just have stock photos as an option? Because I felt weird selling Lost and Founds on there, because one of them might have like a small little crease, and now in your head you're thinking, is authentication gonna not accept this because of this small little crease, or maybe something you get paranoid for because the box has a small little tear? Maybe not. But for other big time sellers that just have stock photos, you're like, they don't have to provide any photos, so why should I?
That's true.
So I think it should be, I think, streamlined then.
Yeah, so like yeah, I mean there is a potential of you losing customers because it's confusing, right? Because there's so many. For me, that's just my preference. Because as Sneaker Envy pointed out, it's a good barrier of entry.
Yeah.
Uh, because it'll be no time will be like StockX, and the reason why we don't sell on StockX is everybody just tanks the price. That means all the Mickey Mouse seller can just tank the whole market,
Yeah.
which is very common to the products that we're selling. Right? Imagine having the Golf 270, 2,000 listings under one. When will I double my money? Because at that point, everybody's gonna be like, okay, 20%, 20% profit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a free for all.
I mean, we've seen it happen in StockX and Gold.
Yeah.
So, like, do we want that in eBay?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's cleaner for the buyer, but for the
Yeah,
seller, I think all advantages are out in that case.
yeah.
But
I mean, and that's why I think it's a good option to have both. You want
yeah,
to run a low profit, faster return, sell StockX and Gold. I think just if your model is like volume, thin margins, fast, do that. But if you want to have like a more sustainable style of business, not super fast sell through and weed out all that, I'm more in favor of the eBay style.
it's just kind of weird because it's kind of the two biggest platforms are the messiest when it comes to buying shoes, Amazon and eBay.
Yeah.
As a buyer, it's a mess on both. Like Amazon, I hated selling. I used to get great deals on Vans, and there's so many different colorways, and like I was like, there's no way a buyer's gonna find this. I tried finding it myself. I'm like, look how many loopholes I gotta go to just to
Because
find this
is it
one color.
because you can create listings too,
I mean, you can create the
right?
listing too.
You can submit listings.
Yeah, it's terrible for buyer and seller district deals. So it's crazy. I mean, I think StockX Goat have a way better, cleaner
Yeah.
presentation. Um,
Easy like the easy way is sometimes a lot of times is not really the best way.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. There's some things to clean up there. I do
Yeah.
agree. All right, here we go. Next, get rid of all these item specifics. I think I'm just done with all this stuff. I mean, I don't even fill out at least the stuff that I know I don't have to fill out. I'm just like, why even have it there?
Uh-huh.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact, it's taking longer for me to scroll down the page.
the fastest way really is for them to have the style code
Yeah,
popular
style
auto populate.
code.
Yeah.
I do like, EU size, UK. I always
Yeah.
fill those out. But like vintage, no. Like it's clearly not vintage. It's a
Yeah.
Jordan 1 low.
Yeah.
Release year. I mean, you can put that, but I mean, a lot of the times, a lot of people aren't really filling out or looking at a
But
lot of that stuff.
yeah, that is so true because you don't even see this in the app configuration.
Yeah, the stuff that we really do need, I totally understand. Obviously, condition. I mean, they have the first ones that we need here on the left side, and then I feel like as it goes down, they're kind of just throwing in some extras. Like, and here's the thing that I hate too: color, because there's one that's like in the
Yeah.
very beginning color, and then there's one again color, but it's like we already filled that one out. Why do we have another one? Let me see. Insole material.
The theme.
Yeah.
Oh, and also too though, maybe we haven't talked about it that when we're listing the new listing flow, you can turn off some of the you can customize your listing flow.
Mm.
Like you can turn
Oh,
off
true.
theme,
I
right? You
like
can
that.
turn off unnecessary stuff, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we only fill out item specifics that are searched over 100K.
Yeah.
Because you know how it shows you, right, how much people search for that.
Yeah.
But I think it's just that's just the back end side of it. But again, a lot of that will be fulfilled if you do the style code, kind of
Yeah.
like, you know. But yeah, that is definitely a good call out. And there has been a lot of talks about the new way listing sneaker listing workflow would be, revamped. But again, I guess it's not a priority.
I think there's funny where is it? Like character. There's always character on these and I'm like, what's character? And you look at it and it's like random stuff like Sonic or this one says Nike, but or Snikey. I've seen so many people put Snikey as their
Mm.
character. I don't know what that is. But character is a funny one. I try to think of some other funny stuff that comes out.
The theme
Also,
right there, the theme, colorful outdoor sports, like
insole material. Who said that one? Let me see. I think there was what was another one. I can't think about it right now. Oh, when it comes to like jerseys and sports stuff, you can check. You can like put the player on there. You can type it in manually, but all the time their suggestions are like '90s players only. So that's when you know eBay hasn't updated that since 90,
oh, I didn't
99.
know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Tim Duncan's like on all the lists, but you won't find like John Morant. So kind of random. Okay, here we go. Next, USPS UPS shipping option to authentication. Faster options for buyer. So
Yeah,
not
I
just
did.
FedEx.
I raised this question to them, and and from what they've, and this is coming from the head of shipping, which makes sense. Using one carrier allows them to only have one drop offs, and a
Mm,
lot of the packages are collected in the main. That if a truck, if it's if it fits a truck or multiple trucks, the trucks go straight to to FedEx. And I said, well, what about multiple trucks? And he said, then that's where traffic on docks happen, because you have different times, different. So obviously they've contracted FedEx, which I wasn't a fan of, because FedEx is, not the most convenient way for me. But apparently they've said there's more FedEx drop off location, because they counted Walgreens and all those,
Walmart. Yeah.
yeah, all those stuff. But again, it doesn't help the more enterprise seller that's dropping off 10, 15 packages a day to those, like, it's more of a hassle for that establishment. Um, but that was the reasoning behind that. They could get it in faster and out faster. They even said, like, a lot of situation, the truck drops off stuff, and it gets loaded with stuff and it leaves. And that was the main reason why they want single carrier, and it's just faster, speed. They were shooting for speed.
So I guess maybe it would be better for the buyer is if they can keep FedEx, but maybe like some sort of speed authentication to where they would get it quicker and pay an extra fee.
They did say that there is going to be like a, more like an express lane for certain tiered seller.
Mm.
um which, again, obviously we're not going to be in that category, because when they say that, it's sellers that ship pallets at a time. So, but a good suggestion was bulk shipping,
Yeah,
bulk
yeah,
shipping
I
for
did see that. Yeah, that would
authentication.
definitely be.
That would be a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Although Goat doesn't do it, but StockX does it. But I think eBay could benefit from it.
Let me see. I got to do a 30-minute detour just to drop off packages. Big money mo.
Hmm.
They make an extra $15 off shipping. Hustle Crow. So I mean, obviously they have a FedEx deal, so they are getting some sort of cut there.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, um, they're able to maybe speed through authentication a little bit quicker now
Yeah,
because they don't have to worry about other, I guess, shipping services coming in.
yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, it's again, they're the mentality behind it is keeping it simple.
yeah,
One truck in, unload, load, leaves. Uh, but I think they showed me the data. They can authenticate the fastest out of the apps that authenticates.
yeah, makes sense. I mean, so let's see what they could do there. But that'll be interesting though. And I like the bulk idea too. Obviously, StockX did the bulk.
Oh, you
Um,
can ship bulk and go now. Well,
oh, there you go. On go. All right, next. Let me see. Oh, I guess I only had those four. I thought I had more that I can think of. Okay, let me see the chat. I know we had good ideas on. So creating one listing is something that they might do, and they did talk about that before though. Like one listing, obviously like a panda dunk, like the big time hype shoes, and just do it all in one.
that would be
No
good. Like
photos. Everyone does all that.
I I like that suggestion. The first 2 weeks of the release of the initial shoe will be in one listing. That'll
I
be a
love
good
it.
compromise. Like
Okay.
let all the tankers tank.
Yeah.
I think that,
From the release.
but again, and here's the thing though, right? We talk about this, but their angle too is like that would be a good question. It's like how much of the percentage of revenue in sneakers category is brought in by the sub $1 million sellers,
Yeah. Interesting.
right? Because obviously, yes, we're gonna have more influence, but let's just say out of the 10 billion, we all only total to the 1 billion, and the other 9 billion goes to the $1 million sellers. And then when the $1 million sellers prefer this way, because obviously the big sellers, um the big sellers are using Shopify.
Yeah.
So if you think listing is hard for the big sellers, it's actually not. You just have to jump to a Shopify integration. So if you want to push more volume, switch to Shopify. That's that. It didn't come to my mind because I was thinking like my small operation. But anybody bigger are on Shopify, which is Shopify integration. So everybody just update their Shopify and it automatically connects to their eBay store. So their photos, import everything like that. So they may not have to put in all those item specifics. So
Does your deal? Oh,
who wants to who's using Shopify here for their eBay store? That might
and
be
then
good to know because that might be a question to ask. Like they might they did ask me that. Do you have Shopify integration?
yeah. Let me see. Let me go back on. Man, Kent. What's Kent? We met you, Kent. Well, how come? How come the panties are in an uproar tonight? I mean, what's going on here? I don't know. We came in out of nowhere, and now we're here talking bad about other sellers. I just don't understand. District deal scaling on eBay requires so much labor and money resources. I mean, I think scaling for everything. I mean, you gotta. Nothing's gonna be easy no matter what. But
Yeah.
I mean, our main topic thing today was just improving eBay. So when we talk to them, we can give them some feedback and see
Yeah.
what we
Yeah.
can do. Let me see.
So I think there you go. Like one answer is nobody uses Shopify yet.
I was gonna
So
throw in your ad for eBay Live.
we're
Let
going
me see.
live, baby. What happened to
Uh,
whatnot? It's still there. We're still going live there, which is we're open to opportunities. Your boy's not locked into any contract, so we free agents.
Goat drop off authenticates same day, so technically they are the fastest. Yeah, the drop off.
Yeah, at
Which
Bronx,
locations?
Bronx, I think.
Let me see. let's see, goods are just in B. I don't think. Oh man, I don't think folks easily understand that. Um, no one here knows what an API is. How they're going to integrate eBay to Shopify, instant
Yeah,
pay every item. Let me see. Make the eBay app easier to list.
Flight Club. Yes, you can do it on Melrose too. There is a Flight Club. That is right. Yaroslav says Flight Club because Flight Club owns code, or vice versa.
All right, let me. Oh man, what happened here? Okay. This. Hold on. Why does it still go into this thing? Okay, we're trying to do this, and there we go. Okay, so now that we have 100 people in here compared to earlier when we did the announcement, B is going live tomorrow on eBay Live. So all you gotta do is, let me go back. Homepage, eBay Live right here in the corner. Click on that. Opens this. And there he is right there.
Offer
Tomorrow.
expired, bro. It's offer
Selling
expired.
sneakers. Oh, offer expired. Selling
Yes, sir.
sneakers. There we go. So
So,
put that reminder. It's a nice little test run. We're gonna see how eBay Live works.
yep.
And we'll go from there.
Hey, that's all we do, right?
Yes, sir.
We test concepts. If it works, we share it to you guys.
Let me see. Ross Shallington on his lunch break. There he is.
Oh,
Too legit. Danny, hit that like button. Appreciate that. Let me see. What do you do if a buyer sends back a different shoe? Just take the L. eBay just gave the buyer full refund. You can call eBay, and you should be able to get half of that back if they sent you.
yeah.
They shouldn't give them the full refund. eBay gotta let you do full edit listing edits on app. Can't do half the stuff there. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. It's just like the payment thing and all of that. But this is more about the
Yeah.
sneakers more than
Yeah.
anything. Let me see. So remove this. Go here. Now I like the one listing thing. We're gonna talk again about maybe different shipping options. We're throwing in what also might be better for the buyer, which was authentication optional.
Mm.
So I think that would be good, and see if that'll work too. You know, from the message and stuff that people do get, it's like, hey, can I get these faster? Can I get that, you know, a lot quicker? So that's about authentication, whether they like it or not. So I could definitely help. So let me see. Who else is here? He and Nick's neck to neck. There goes Slim Pickens. Anything else that you want to throw in? Any other comments?
Let me just do our best. Just gotta grind. Gotta grind. I mean, I think like I think there's a lot of opportunity. So we can obviously we can all we can hope is try to make a change, a positive change. And again, at the end of the day, I'm happy to pay eBay 12 to 15% fees for any platform. That way, I don't have to pay for my own marketing, and I don't have to like source my own customers. Because again, we could be in an industry where we're a retail store, we're paying rent. So that's my whole take. At the end of the day, like I'd rather pay fees than create my own website and drive traffic to my website. In all platforms. I don't think fees a deal breaker because at the end of the day, everybody you're gonna have to have cost of selling as an expense. So that's fine with me. I don't get charged if I don't sell anything.
eBay would also lose their promoted listing fees if they go to a StockX GOAT model. If it's all
That
on one listing.
that is true.
That-
Hey,
I think that alone would tell me that it wouldn't go on one listing.
that's true. I mean, they're a
Because
business. They gotta
yeah,
gotta make money. They're a
yeah.
business.
There's no way it would. Now that you brought that up, I don't even know why I didn't think about that. Who put that in there? Sourcing code? That's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
yeah, dude. That would
Exactly.
be
Yeah, exactly. Big Money Mo.
And yeah, that yeah. Okay, now we can talk about that. Yeah, that's like, bro, like that's like telling Glenn, like, hey Glenn, don't monetize your YouTube channel. And yeah, right. Like at one point, is our suggestion telling eBay that don't make more money, put it on one listing.
Yeah. I mean, you brought the point up that, like, even with FedEx, it's quicker and easier for them. They didn't say
Yeah,
it's quicker and easier for the
for us,
buyer or the
true.
seller.
Yeah,
It's easier for them to get
yeah.
these in, authenticated, and out.
Hmm.
Uh, let
Convenience fee.
let me
Make
see.
money and compete. I like that, Big Money Mo.
What about advanced promoted listings?
Oh, the
Oh,
pay per click.
yeah.
That's pretty much. I haven't tried it.
No.
I haven't tried it. Also, again, it's just I, I think I'm at a point where I still don't have the pipeline of supply to worry about that. I think if I have the pipeline of supply, consistent supply, then I'll definitely utilize all the features that eBay uses, like search, right? Search ranking, um, the 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 advance, the sale. Like I'm we're not in a point where we have a scheduled data, right? Like we don't have like, okay, every holiday we gotta have this running, every weekend we gotta have this running. Like we don't have that set up. So I think that's why we're not there yet. But I believe the people that have the inventory have to utilize all of that to maximize to their advantage.
Broadway B, what's up? Just got in, catch the replay. Appreciate that. DJ Bright on $20 to 155 flip. Intramorph, but they do have generic descriptions and photos based on UPC numbers for many other products. Why not sneakers based off of style and color codes? I
That's
mean, the
true.
style code would just be the easiest thing for sure. So, let me see. Danny, I think we saw that one already. What about the Poshmark side? You've been cross listing.
Yeah. So
Has it been
yeah,
good?
it's been helpful. Well, I guess the other news that we can talk about is pretty soon that we're gonna be able to share some of our list perfectly uh success, I guess. Um some 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 blueprint or some strategy that we use to be able to utilize the same inventory and bringing in more exposure to the product.
Oh, Kent says
Um,
Vendu making moves.
yeah, they are. They are. Um, but
Did you get
but
to try that
again,
out or no?
no. I mean, I've seen the different reviews. But I haven't personally tried it. I mean, we've met them
Yeah.
early on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the more well, the people that I know that have a lot of listings prefer list perfectly, and I just trust them for that. Um,
We're
but
down for
then
whatever. We'll sell on any platform. We'll work on any whatever software.
yeah, we'll try. Yeah, I mean, List Perfectly obviously has been tested and proven. So if you guys wanna, list there, we're trying to get like formal training pretty soon. That way, we'll be able to utilize it to its full potential. Because right now, put it this way, like it's 5 clicks for me to cross list to Poshmark. Now I've heard there is faster way.
Yeah, we need 2 clicks or 1 click.
There is 2 clicks that they said.
Okay.
There is 2 clicks.
Okay.
So So, yeah. So, considering that you're a speaker coming on, I understand. No, I took that. I took that opportunity because I believe in the product. When have we've been using it for so long? Like what? 2 years?
Yeah, 2 or 3 years probably.
Yeah, yeah.
If Chat GPT can get cross listing in 2 clicks, I'm down. 1 click, I'm down.
Chat GPT is coming. I know for a fact it's coming somewhere. I
I
can't
know
say
Kent's put
where.
on there like 10 times. Chat
Yeah,
GPT, we know
yeah,
is here.
yeah. I mean,
Let me see. Error ZG can't. eBay would never do one listing for all sellers. Then they couldn't charge
yeah.
us promoted list. Yeah, so we did talk about that too. So totally agree on that one. Let me see. Let me go back up, and that was another one too. Oh, man. Oh, Edgar, you should be able to message the buyer. You can't right now if they're getting authentication.
Authenticated. Yeah. Which I think that follows the GOAT feature that there's really no buyer because the middleman just figures that out for him.
Let me see.
DJ Brightlight, yes sir. Always run a sale on your old
I'm
inventory.
trying to get those old items out. There we go. But I think so. Did you do the cross listing to Poshmark into the whatnot, and then
Yes.
okay,
The what marketplace is a little hard because there's no category yet and you can't bulk edit yet.
that's true.
So as far as my experience, when you cross list, when you import Poshmark items to whatnot, you have to categorize it on whatnot and put in the weight for shipping. So there are two, and you can't bulk. So it's like individual. I made a mistake of cross listing all 800, and then I'm like, I just left everything blank. I don't even know if it posted.
Arizichi, very nice comment. Give the buyer options to accept pairs that fail authentication for minor issues like box damage. So just like
Oh,
Go.
like gold, like 5% discount, ten
Yeah,
percent
I like
discount.
that. So instead of just automatic, hey, we're sending it back, get an extra little discount on top, torn box. I mean, if they're not gonna accept it anyway, and it's just something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
how many sneakerheads? There's a lot of them don't even care about the box and have their own
yeah. I mean,
display stuff
especially
like
for
that.
like the $75 shoes.
Yeah.
The
Also, they're gonna
Pegasus,
get a better deal.
yeah, yeah.
That'll
That's
be
even
dope.
better. Like I'd take it. Yeah, right. Like for yeah, that is so true. That is that's good. Well,
Let me see.
Glenn's writing it down, so
Yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah. No, I'm
we're
definitely gonna. I wanna make sure there's some stuff that anything to improve. I think it's good.
you know.
Um, Let me see. You get a. Well, some people on Goat don't even do extra percentage off. They're just like, hey, take it or leave it. Extra 10% off, maybe, maybe or not. All right, sounds good. Goat will sue for their copying them. Enjoy the game. Oh, J. Lou, very nice. I just went through all my listings to end/sell similar and adjust pricing to get rid of dead weight products. Moved a couple already. Nice little sell similar. And all right, I think we're good to go. What's the what? No. Why? Because of the Lakers? What time? Is it already on? They're losing? We started on here. It's not even on yet.
Giving Glenn a heart attack.
I know. I was like, what?
It's about to end live real quick.
Select goods. You won't be starting at $1. Hey, we're gonna be starting at $1 on eBay.
You will
Bees
find out.
here, Panda Dunks, $1.
You will find out tomorrow.
I like that. Uh,
Sneakers Envy. Goat is bogus with damaged box. They don't show me a picture.
oh,
That is
that is
true.
that is true on the goat side. I don't know why they do that.
Because the kid would be like, just smash the box. I'm like, damaged box.
Yard left down 40 already.
Hesitation with suspense. I mean, we'll see how ballsy I get tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But I
If I
thought you
want to
said that
get,
you couldn't. You can only do one or the other.
we can do both. We can do both. We
You
can do
can
both.
do auction and
Yeah.
like the buy it now ones that show up.
We
Hmm.
can do both. It's just that nobody has done it yet. I think the only person Soul Stage did it only on Louis Vuitton Air Force One that sold
Mm.
for $60,000.
Mm.
That was the only auction sneakers, and everything else was buy it now. It's pretty much a show and tell, but
Mm.
we'll see. But we'll see how confident I become tomorrow. Because
Yeah.
as of right now, I'm pretty nervous.
We don't know what to expect. So that's it's gonna be.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Add new with damage box as condition option. Brand new.
Yeah,
Or no
it's
lid.
it's like defect, right? Or something like that, right?
Yeah, brand new with defects, brand new without box, new with box, or
Yeah, kind of
pre-owned.
like goat or something like that, right?
Yeah. That'd be interesting. New without, or what? Oh, no lid.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
damage. New with damaged box.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the times, I mean, description, we need customers to read everything, but that's not going to happen with everything.
Right.
Jace is going to be correcting you all night. Jace is going to be on her A game.
There's like a console feature, like it's like a seller dashboard, like that you have to control. So it's actually meant for a controller and a host, and we still haven't figured out how we're gonna do it. Am I gonna control it, or let's JC just do it? Might have to write a script or a flow of live.
Yes, no lid should have been done by now. Let me see. What's the damage? Some Marshall's employee tore the box top off. Let me see. Too much people have too much. What? Too much time on their hands worrying about stupid box. Goat needs to
Get
get
you
you
guys there.
guys.
What are like plumbers?
Yeah, Mario and Luigi, they're plumbers.
Yeah, we are.
Let me go back up and see. I think that's it. I think we're good to go. Anything else? Oh man, we're past the hour.
Pretty much it.
Well, the
see you
game's not
guys.
on yet, so
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow evening, we go, we go have fun.
we'll be at work. I'd operate the remote. Sneakers Envy.
Yeah.
All right, so go Lakers. Let's see what happens. Of a ton of hats to sell of Lakers. So
Hey, the
don't get
further they go,
eliminated anytime
the
soon.
further they go, the better Glenn. The more you see Glenn selling Lakers hat.
Here's the thing. Is that if it goes to game 7, I feel like it's just, I mean, it's that whole NBA thing. We're just like, oh, now they're playing on Mother's Day. And
Rigged.
yeah, like, that's a thing, though. It's like,
Is it Mother's Day if it goes Game 7?
yeah.
And then they're
So
gonna
you're
create,
like, it's going 7 then.
yeah, and then they're gonna have like a Mother's Day Nike exclusives.
Yeah. NBA event. Exactly, Kent. Event. Entertainment. Sports entertainment.
That's what they're categorized, right?
Yeah.
It's not a competition. It's an entertainment.
Let me see. 2 days is Mother's Day. I thought Mother's Day's on Sunday. Is that 4 days?
Bro, it's Sunday. Yeah, not in 2 days, skin. This guy. Ask Chat GPT.
Ask ChatGPT when is Mother's Day and see what comes up. I
Not in
believe it's
2
on
days.
Sunday.
Yeah, not in 2 days.
You need to live every day, Glenn. Don't trust Lakers. They are slob. There we go. I know. And the baby spit up on the LeBron shirt, so maybe that's a good sign. Oh no, it's like WWE. Exactly. Sports entertainment.
Man. Hopefully no injuries on the Lakers side.
Yeah, no. Hey, now we're all right. Now we're done. We're pushing it. All right, we're done here. Great show on the improving eBay sneaker side. Tomorrow, B will be on eBay Live, and we'll send out any notifications or whatever. Don't troll them in the chat.
Yeah,
Actually, chat might go so fast, can't even see.
No, we'll have giant monitors.
Oh, okay. All right, good. All right,
And I can pin comments. So if you comment good, I might pin your comment.
Okay, so Kent, we need to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bring chat GPT with you.
Yeah, there we go, Kent. Very nice. All right, J. Lou, we'll see ya, and go out and get it. See you tomorrow.